Welcome, welcome. So, Scotch variation of the Four Knights game starts here. After takes, we can do this Belgrade Gambit here. It's also a quick Bishop B4. A lot of various lines. Normally C takes, Knight takes, Bishop B4. So this actually transposes into a normal Scotch. Bishop C5 is sort of unique territory. So let's go for a Belgrade Gambit. Now, they could try for here. It's a bit annoying for them. I don't think that's so good. I think the best move is here. And I can just follow up with this. Got him thinking. Gosh, maybe I should go take a shower and come back or something, you know? No. We can think. If they want to think, they can think. Now, you just take the pawn. So, let's see here. What have we got? We get castled. Might ruin their pawn structure. Now, in the line where I castle, they trade, I'm way ahead in development. Well played, sir. Pretty drawish position here, but I have twice as much time as they have. Let's see, where do we want this? I think we want this bishop not in front of the pawns, but behind rather. Takes and then moves back. Can't have a bishop coming here. It's no bueno. I think I already screwed it up though. Dang. Screwed it up, didn't I? Tail between my legs. Gotta go back. Terrible. Okay, putting pressure on here was the way. So this was a move. We go here. Mess up the pawn structure. Get castled. It's a free pawn. Free pawn is a free pawn. And trading a lot of pieces is good for me, so I can trade off some pieces. But this will fix their weakness. However, these two pawns will be a nice target, I think. Potentially. So let's see here. Also, I just have this right now already. So I think this is probably winning a piece. Maybe here. Making the enemy claustrophobic. Now, ideally, my knight would be able to take this pawn somehow, but I can't go here. I could go like this. I don't want them coming out, taking my pawns. So, let's see. Okay, they've moved that, so I can have this idea now. But they're swooping in to take the pawn here. Even if they take the pawn, this is a fork. If they take it with the knight, that is. Let's see how this works out. So they take here. Ah, stopping that. Take. It looks like I'm losing this pawn after all. If they do some other silly move, I have this idea, but I don't have time for it. And okay. I think it's still good for me to trade because their pawn structure is much weaker than mine. Free pawn again. Now their pawn structure is completely trash. So that's good. Just pick up some pawns. Ah, blundered. Oops. So with these pawns, I might be able to make something happen over here. 3 against 1. Just giving up that pawn. Gotta take this one, not that one, and not there, but, well. Yeah. Don't want to go here too fast because the rook comes in. Fortunately, I don't have here. Just here, I guess. Rook comes in here. We could come here. So I'm at risk of checkmate situations like here, here, here. It's checkmate, I believe. But actually, I might be getting into trouble almost no matter what I do here. It's getting a little tight. Might just keep moving back and forth. We'll see. I don't think they're looking for a draw, though. Probably nothing good to do at this position, to be honest. Threatening the knight, we're also threatening this. I don't see how they stop it. There might be a way. I guess that does stop it. Though I have this. Takes, then what? Here? Should be a draw. $21.98, $21.90, $22.58 from Germany, 1500. Okay. So I was playing this before myself, and I believe the correct move was here, according to computer in the database, if I remember correctly. It's a bit complicated. Now if they take here, do I have like this or something? Well, anyway. Pawn structure is screwed up, but this knight is going to maybe be a problem for them. Let's see. I think so. Put my queen here or here. Here because it's protecting this pawn. Might run into something like this. Probably just can kick away the queen. Yeah, I think that knight is not having a good day. Now they might defend it various ways. We have the en passant. Maybe that was the way for them to go. Now here I was thinking here, there's also this. Might as well develop a piece, I guess, but then the queen might come in here. I don't like that. If they go back here or something, I can pin that knight against the queen. I think that's good. Yeah, we just take the knight. That's a piece. So I get castled, get my bishop out, get the rooks out. Should be good. Need to get some ice. 1 second. Okay, back. So we're doing Scotch Variation of the Four Knights game. A lot of interesting tactics, interesting lines. Let's get into it. There's also the Belgrade Gambit, which I'll show you, is one of the possible lines. Very complicated. Have some fun, exciting chess. That is what you get if you do Scotch Variation. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Alright. So normally we take. There was also this move, which is a little dicey. Let's do the little spicy move though. Little jazzy. The main line though is here. Typically takes like that. Five seconds for them to move. Oh, they moved. Interesting. We haven't seen that yet. I'm gonna take here. At some point we can move our queen here, attacking and defending. So I think they're gonna take back and we're gonna move the queen here. And it's gonna be a lot of pressure for them. That's what I think. Can get castled. Could put the pawn here possibly. Some lines we can mess up their pawn structure. Let's see what they do to this. A little curious. It's getting a little claustrophobic for their queen here. Probably here. 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 Yeah, they didn't want to. They didn't want to bring out their queen like this. Probably a bad idea. Okay, so this pawn is no longer pinned. I think we simply screw up their pawn structure, get castled, and continue development. And black should be better here because their pawn structures is silly. It's clown world. So maybe I'll put my knight here. Now it might invite this move, but I think it's okay. This makes it even faster. I don't think I want to trade here, though. I don't like that they have the bishop pair, but I don't want them to have a strong center and fix their pawn problems. I don't think I want to do that. Let's see. Let's take. So, yeah. Getting rid of their bishop pair. These pawns are pretty solid. Bishop has lots of squares to go to. Now they're looking to open up for a checkmate attack. Let's just sort of defend this a bit. Now they might solidify that bishop with a rook. Let's see, what can we do? I mean, it's not a huge threat. Just kind of move away. So yeah, so let's make a threat of our own. Of course, they just kind of block it. That was not a big deal, but we can then move the pawn here. These pawns are kind of a target. It's backwards pawns. Defending against mate. If they had another knight or something, they could. If they had one more piece, they could make things trouble. But you know, these rooks pretty far away from attacking my queen. Everything's pretty solid here. So what's it going to be? I think probably I want to move this pawn here. So we are threatening to win a pawn. They can take, I take back, and then we're eyeing this weak pawn here. Although I guess it would be bad. There's a tactic where they take here and then open up onto my bishop. So I should probably defend that square a little bit more with the rook. That would be my guess. Okay, they move their bishop, attacking my queen. I'll just move out of the way. That's fine. I'll mess up their pawn structure if we want to play that way. Okay, they're taking this this pawn though. So gotta move the rook. But I will win a pawn myself, so it's not the end of the world. In some way, I'm gonna have a passed pawn here. Okay, now that's clever because they're gonna be able to win that pawn and be up a pawn potentially. But let's target this bishop a little bit. If I can get the bishop to go away like this, then we can take this pawn. Fortunately, it's not working exactly. So especially if they move their king here, that would be nice. Still gonna say I prefer my pawn structure slightly over theirs. They have 3 weaknesses and I have 2. Though that might change. Okay. Let's take this pawn then. Let's take this pawn. Takes. Probably they want to go here, I'm guessing. But I would take the bishop. King might journey all across the board. I could come here and then block. Rook e7. Now they're defending the bishop so they can take here. takes and I attack with a rook. Or I attack here. But I think that would get me into trouble. Probably should take off one of these pawns off the board. Threatening this pawn. I gotta get my king out of the way to protect this square against the pawn advance. So it's basically a race. My two passed pawns versus their two passed pawns. I think this was a good move. Would have had to move the bishop and they could have taken the pawn. So here we can get this solid structure. Now, pawning here, queening here is a little easier because the bishop's already lined up here, so I'm going for that one. Now they're blocking this. Ah, they're winning a bishop. No, not necessarily. I had to go this way. Have to protect the bishop. Now what do we do? It's cramping my style. Should I zoom in a bit? I think that looks better. Ow, this is painful. At least we have some counterplay. That's a whoopsie daisies right there. Let's take here first, or actually, king comes here is annoying. Guess we'll take the rook. So do they have time? I think we'll be okay. I'm giving up. I screwed up a little bit, huh? And then we just push these pawns up the board, huh? Probably I'm gonna sack the rook here. They'll have to sack their bishop against one of my pawns. And hopefully I'm winning. Sackety sack. King doesn't have time to come in, does it? Or does it? I'm not sure. Let's see. Hopefully I'm winning. Here. Yeah, should be winning. Nice. That was a good one. Wow, 2159. Strong players. #1 in the tournament. Lots of 2000 rated players. Fast Spider. Smart Chess, I think I saw them before. Lovely Chess. Chess Love, 1897. Well, it should start up right away. Pro Ninja from Turkey. Hope everyone's having a good day wherever you are. I take challenges, by the way, on LeeChess.com. Today's the Scotch Variation of the Four Knights game. Pretty sharp, pretty complicated. There's one of the lines is the Belgrade Gambit, and oh, what happened here? Oh, somebody challenged me. Cool. Somebody challenged me. It looks like. Nice. Go for this. King's Gambit, I like it. Let's see, what do we do? I think this is a good move, right? We can go here, and the queen comes in, if I remember correctly, after the knight comes here. Typically the knight goes there. And, yeah. So here's the knight sack variation. I gotta be a bit careful. Very technical, very sharp. Okay, took with the queen. Now I think this looks kind of good to me. Although you can take this pawn, but then I take your pawn. Trading is probably good for me. Just try to simplify the position. Get castled. See how that goes. This is a fancy looking pawn with a beautiful hat on it, basically. Okay. Developing and threatening a pawn. Maybe knight here, pawn here, get the bishop out. Not there, but figure it out. How's he going to defend that pawn? I'd probably move the rook. I don't think you want to give up that pawn, though. Now maybe put pressure on that pawn. But honestly, I think the way to play against this pawn is probably to go here. I gotta worry about my knight in that case. So let's do this first. Attacking it twice. I don't want to lose this pawn, so I'll just move it up. Come here and move out of the way. And I'm still threatening this pawn. We can take with the bishop and then threaten this nasty pin as well. Okay, now we can just do the pin. This is interesting. Actually, I gotta worry about that. That's a problem. So we gotta diffuse that a little bit because the rook was also protecting, so it's gonna be a problem. I'll give check for no reason, no particular reason. Then we can sort of fork everything. I'll just... Do I want to do this? I think the rook comes here. Difference is I'm giving up the knight instead of the bishop, so I have the bishop pair. But unfortunately this bishop's not doing too hot, let's be honest about that. And I do want to get that bishop out. Move out of the way. Somehow get this bishop out. Might go here, opening the bishop. It's looking okay, give up the knight, but if you take here, if I allow that, I think it's gonna be okay. Now we could do this. Let's see. This bishop is a real problem. So I think if I go here, threatening the rook, I think you go here. That's not very pleasant. How about we go here? Okay. Good game. Nice fun. Okay, so you played e4 last time, so I'm curious how you like to respond to e4. Okay, with e5. Let's go for a Vienna Gambit if possible. Let's see, Vienna Gambit. Okay, you played that correctly. I kind of forget what the lines are here. But I think I could probably take. I want to worry about this a bit. So I want to stop that. And I think we can just get developed and castled. It's probably okay. Now there's a bit of a problem. Wow, nice job. So I think it's falling apart for me here. But was there something? No, not in this line. There's, I'm trying to remember. There's some kind of line. But it's not this one. This is not good. This is definitely not good. So I'll resign. We can rematch. If you're up for a rematch. No? Looks like maybe not. Okay, well anyone can challenge me or I'll go back to the tournament. So we're playing Scotch Variation. Some lands are Belgrade Gambit, which is pretty nice, pretty exciting. And the Scotch Variation overall is pretty sharp. Pretty sharp. Okay, so this is how the tournament starts. Yeah, that was fun. Thank you. Thank you very much. And so normally it's takes, yeah. And we take back with a knight. This is main line. There was also this move, which is sort of interesting, complicated. I don't think they're supposed to take there. No. Although you're not supposed to develop the queen early and all, but with no knight to kick away the queen, this is actually a good square for the queen. I think this looks a little bit tempting. And maybe castle queenside and do something like this. Looks a little interesting. Can I do this? That seems a little crazy. Seems a little... is that a good move? Seems a little crazy. I like it though. Now here... I think we need to take that... Now maybe... bring the knight out. And we're threatening to fork, and we're just gonna... Ah, okay, they protect it like that. Good. So, let's just get the rook out. So where do I want this knight? I want it to threaten here at some point, but that's 4 moves away. Something like that. Okay, now we have this. Ah, not anymore. Let's see. I like the square for the rook because it cannot be pushed away from by the bishop. Maybe having my rook chill here is a good idea as well. Kind of want to develop my king, maybe. King is already a strong piece, right? Maybe. Okay, they've allowed this, which I think is a bad idea. They don't want my rook on there. That what do you call that? The second back rank? Is that what that's called? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Want to back up this rook. Then we can make threats. Here maybe. Fortunately, they're making me work hard to get my rook over there. Do we take? But they checkmate me here. Otherwise, we could do this. It's a possibility. Didn't really think about how to defend. I guess this bishop is kind of not looking too hot. Also made this escape square for my king. No checkmate threat. But still could be annoying. Should be winning this pawn if we want to. I have immediate threats on their king. Here, and we can move back and protect at the same time. Probably want my rook behind the pawn. Like that. They have this annoying move of attacking and defending at the same time. It's a bit annoying. Let's do this. Just simply threatening the pawn. I probably want to start pushing my pawns at some point, but this is quite a threat. Probably get my rook out of the way and then start pushing the pawns. I'd gladly trade those, actually. So now we have a simple plan. So I want to push away the king from that rank. Oh, nice little maneuvering there. I gotta worry about rook coming in. I guess it's probably okay. Now I'm threatening checkmate. So they need to... Okay, now... What are they gonna do to stop... It's not checkmate threat anymore. But, let's see. What can we do here? It feels like it must be a draw, huh? It's gotta be a draw. Are they in some kind of... No, they just moved back. Okay, it's a draw. Check the analysis a little bit while we wait for the next game. So yeah, very much a draw. What is this stuff? This is... Oh, there's actually games in the database with these positions? I don't understand. Or there's some kind of table that has these end positions in it. So here is better. I'm gonna star that one. Also, what happened in the beginning? I forget. Oh yeah, they took with the knight. Just less than ideal, probably. d6. Bishop g5 is the most popular move. Castles, queenside. Yeah, it was nice. Turkish Magnus. Didn't we just have this? We just had this. And it was this. Castles queenside. I didn't analyze beyond this. Except that it's probably good. Now here... I wonder about this move. Sure, probably should have analyzed this move, I guess. Is this a thing? They have tempo on this fork, except that I'm taking here. Let's do it. It's silly. I like it. I would take this way. Because I'm also getting tempo on things. They took that way. Okay. Oh, okay. See, I thought I wasn't... I calculated correctly at first that I was losing a piece, and then for some reason I rethought it and convinced myself I wasn't losing a piece. Okay, we've run into this now. This is the second time playing this exact line. Castles queenside. Last time I think they played h6. But this is more popular, and then e5. Okay. And it's going to be complicated after this, but if they take, just take with the queen. With tempo. Okay. It's an interesting, complicated line, I think. Do we want to stop there today? Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Thank you, everybody. Likes help me out, so peace out. Thanks, bye.